Hello, 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 and welcome to the Judgy DM. Today on Diademia Aftermath, we are on Season 1, Episode 3, the Iridium Challenge. Our dumpster fire crew is making their way to Vagrant City, and we kind of left things off with them just kind of getting to know each other. So, if I can figure out how they can hear me again. There we go. Yes. And then transition, and we should be good. Sweet. So you all are still flying towards Vagrant City. You're not there yet. You're gonna have to land it here shortly, but is there anything y'all want to do?
Kill myself?
Besides that.
No, nothing.
Throw the captain overboard?
I'm okay with this.
Rhodey pulls out her manual on how to prevent a mutiny.
Look, it's not my fault. We don't know what happens. I don't even know why are we just assuming that I know more than you guys?
Because you're the motherfucking captain.
No, that's not how this works. I'm a clueless captain, so I'm just as clueless as you guys.
Sure. I'll go with that.
Just a lot less you. Never mind. That would be nice. Can we start this mutiny tonight, Stacks?
No, preferably not. So essentially, you have your Iridium shipment, and like Torgrim's given you your point of entry as far as like where you need to land and drop it off. But is there anything y'all want to do before you actually get to the city?
Yeah, I wanna be in the game.
Did you finally load it up?
Yeah, I'm
You-
like,
you haven't-
oh,
Put us in.
There we go. Well, I also haven't put your pieces down because you're still.
Oh,
in the
okay.
city, so.
Yeah, there's no map, so.
I see a wall.
You're not at the city yet.
I am at the city. I'm just.
I haven't
Yeah.
put your people on the Vagrant City map yet. If that's.
Oh, I don't like that. I can't zoom out anymore. Oh no.
At least you have something to see. I just got a gray screen.
Don't be jealous. of me.
Oh, look. I was just off the map.
Off the map? Is that even possible?
Well, I mean, I was way out somewhere.
Oh.
My view was.
But right now, y'all are on, I think, the dumpster fire tab still.
Did
Yeah,
you
you're
build
still
this
on
whole
dumpster.
map?
He did. He painstakingly.
I'm calling bullshit on this one.
Sorry, what?
Kind of looks. I gotta admit it. There's some familiarity to it.
So, nothing. Y'all are just gonna land?
Damn, that's a big city.
That's what I said. Okay, sorry, we're ignoring you.
Yeah, you're literally ignoring.
That's what you get for judging us so
no,
much.
but no, Arya's just gonna clean up the kitchen and get ready to land.
Okay, so landing's not really an issue. You land in the air docks and you're greeted by the air guards. They approach the ship as your like plank comes down to meet up with their docking area. Young man.
But no, before we land, Arya's gonna tell Arlo to stay on the boat because I think them seeing a giant, scary-looking dire wolf probably not a good idea.
This is just
So
becoming a
you
new
just
trade.
see these ears looking like if you look up at the like obviously there's the ramp and then there's the siding and you just see the ears popping over the siding.
That's not creepy.
So this area is considered to be Triperian area. They are technically in the midst of a war, but as you land, one of the human guards comes up to like right where your plank meets the dock. Do you have any papers?
Okay, so question: did Homeboy give us papers?
No. This is like a new
We
thing.
have papers?
No.
God, this is gonna go.
I'm not sleeping in with anybody this time. The last time I did that, I got orc herpes. Okay.
Oh no.
So Alendi walks up and is like, "No, we didn't. From what I understood, this was a free trading community. We didn't need papers."
So the guard like shakes his head, pulls out a scroll, and like unveils it to you, and he's like, "These are papers. It tells you if you have right to dock here." And he like shows it to you.
How much might those papers cost, or is there an inspection that needs to be done? I mean, just tell us what we need to do to acquire these papers, and we're more than happy to do it.
Well, typically you're already supposed to have them if you have your airship license, but are you from around here?
No, we're actually from a distant country, far, far in the west. This is actually our first time visiting.
Right. Well, I guess your ship will be quarantined while it's here, but we can get you to the place that you need in order for you to get your proper paperwork done.
You just point us in the right direction, and we'll be headed that way.
All right. Are my men allowed to board your ship to investigate it any?
Just to forewarn you, there is a big puppy dog. Don't be scared of him. Just leave him alone, and everything will be fine. But yes, you're more than welcome to search the ship.
He will be with our shipment, our cargo.
Who? Oh, the wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
He will be with the goods.
Understood. We'll just do a quick sweep.
If you'd like, Captain, I can accompany them on their inspection.
Yes, please just show them the ropes.
I will do so.
The guard points at like two of his guards. He's like, "You two, go with her. The rest of you, follow me."
I'm following.
And
Okay.
Arya's kind of like trailing behind Alendi. She's, Alendi and Joseph. And as they're walking, Arya's like taking in the sights. She's never been in a really big city like this before. And she's kind of just taking it all in. And she's a little overwhelmed.
Why do I have so many pieces? It just carries over all the different ones from the different games.
Arya, are you okay? You seem a little nervous.
Sorry, Captain. I never been in a city this big before.
Would it help if I made you look a little more ordinary and kind of kept you out of the limelight?
Kind of tilts her head.
What do you mean, Captain?
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, so I snap my fingers and disguise, or can I disguise her with Disguise Self, or do I just?
I think
need to
it's
use
just.
Minor
I
Illusion?
think it's
self
just
thing.
yourself.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make her look more like more like
that's not how
a.
that works.
That's not how it works.
Minor illusion is just an illusion that you cast. You would literally have to like constantly cast it every time she made a fraction of a movement because it's
Oh,
like
well,
a
that's
singularity
lame.
pop.
Well, that ruined it. I was trying to be nice.
All your freaking minor illusion games that you used to play in season 1 are over.
Clearly, jeez, rude. Just take all my fun away from me.
Ooh, I'm all blurry.
But so Arya's just watching like Alendi just like
Huh. Guess it doesn't work for you. Sorry about that.
It's all right, Captain.
Just keep your head down. Everything will be fine.
and she's like she puts her head down like okay.
Alendi.
I didn't mean literally, but all right, that's fine too. Stole all my fun and games.
Alendi, so now that we're in Triperian territory, we might stand out a bit more.
Well, that's obvious. You have any suggestions so we don't stand out any more than we already do?
I mean, you and I probably won't stand out as much because we're elves, but Aragonasis, Rhodey's breed as well, and then potentially, I don't think our friend Torgrin would stand out. Only a couple of us will stand out. Y'all are more or less considered exotic races, he says as he looks over at Arya.
Exotic races? So there isn't Genasi here?
No, not that I know of.
Huh. Maybe that's why I'm getting all the
Looks and she's just looking around. It's like people are like looking at her and they're like pointing, like there's a kid pointing at her, and she's just like, oh.
Mom, her hair looks like clouds. Don't stare.
I tried to prevent all this, is all I'm saying. I tried being the good guy for once, and it backfires.
It's
Way
fine.
to go, DM.
As long as we don't create a disturbance. So the guard kind of like ushers you
Oh,
over.
wait! I have a disguise kit. I think Arya's gonna use the disguise kit. She like feels bad because like the way like Joseph and Eleni are like, oh yeah, we'll be fine, but Arya sticks out like a sore thumb. She pulls off her backpack. She starts digging through it.
Arya, dear, what are you doing?
Did you forget something on the ship?
No,
And pulls out the disguise kit.
well, if we want to keep a low profile, I could disguise myself.
You know, all that hassle I went through to try and disguise you, and you could have just done it?
I wasn't aware that's what you were trying to do, Captain.
Ah, it's fine. No bother. Just hurry.
The guard's like looking at you and he's like, are y'all coming?
Yes, just give us a second.
Right. Okay.
And Arya's like frantically looking. Where can I? Maybe the store. Where can I?
I cast minor illusion around her so nobody can see her.
Okay.
Is that what you're trying to do? Trying to change? Bam! I was the good guy!
Oh my god. So this veil just
she
like
takes a few.
pops up over Arya.
And you know, the veil is up, but she's kind of like looking at Eleni and Joseph. And she's just like,
Oh,
Nobody
right.
can see you.
And he like turns around.
Oh, I put it around her solely so she can see us. We can't see
I know,
her.
but Arya doesn't know that.
Okay.
Don't look, Alindy.
I can't even see her. What would I be looking at? The curtains? Jeez.
It takes her a few minutes, but she does eventually disguise herself as a younger, like, elven woman, with blonde hair and brown eyes.
Okay.
And yeah, she kind of comes over.
Is this better?
Ah, she
That'll
looks like
do.
your sister, Alindy.
Yeah, let's not bring that up.
And just the soft blush goes across her face.
Around this time, Rhodey
What are you doing,
comes up behind them. Oh goodness.
Hey, Captain, the inspection seemed to have gone well.
Perfect.
Was Arlo
I left.
okay?
Arlo's fine. I left him guarding the goods. I don't think it would be wise to leave them unattended.
You make it sound like we're toting drugs.
No, I just know that it's very valuable commodity.
And Rhodey sees this, like, small elf girl, like, with the group that's not Arya.
We've seemed to have picked up an
Seem to have
additional
picked up a...
an additional person. in
No,
our-
No.
It's just Arya. She's disguised herself. Make her a little less...
Why would she do that?
Well-
Apparently, Ganassi are, how did Joseph put it? An exotic race?
I'm
So-
definitely exotic.
Elendi blushes.
Oh
I
no!
just didn't, want to stick out like a sore thumb.
I don't mind sticking out. I'll draw the attention away from you. I'm certainly probably more exotic looking than you.
Right.
And the guard's like watching the whole thing. He's like,
Yep. Oh, we're
Well-
following you. Just lead the way.
and he leads you like into the building that's really close to where. How do I get you in? Let me in.
Let me in! Let me in!
Let's see. Shift down.
Oh boy, my computer is not wanting to.
Yeah, this-
There's just a lot going on.
There's a lot going on in the city. In there.
My computer's like, I don't think so, homie. Moving way too fast. I don't think I can layer. Yeah, it's not letting me shift layers, so.
Oh no, I lost Rhodey. Oh, she's there.
I've lost everybody.
Boop. So he leads you inside, and he's like, Captain, just start signing these papers, and we can get your license and everything officialized.
Reading through the papers, just making sure I'm not getting screwed. Can I roll captain for this to make sure that there's nothing in this paperwork that's going to screw our entire crew?
Sure.
28.
Yeah, all looks officialized. There is a hefty amount of it. However, it's more or less insurance coverage, things of that nature, should anything happen while you're flying your airship, other confrontational airships, blashy, bunch of mumbo jumbo. What you would imagine if there were airships in the world today.
All right, yep, I'm signing up.
And after a while, he's like, yep, everything seems in order. We should have your license available by the end of the day. Feel free to travel around the city during that time. I will have your ship quarantined until the paperwork is officialized, and then y'all will be able to go and come as you please. Oh, also, while my guys said that they were on the inspection, you plan on doing shipment orders?
Yes, we have a shipment of Ethereum that we need to offload.
Okay.
You would happen to know of a merchant around here that is
Actually, I need you to
specializes.
sign these, and then he hands over you another stack of like.
And Arya's just like, oh, wow, that's a lot of paperwork.
It's about
Well,
twice as much as what you just signed.
Well, officer, do you mind if my crew goes in towards the city while I read this book and sign all your paperwork?
No, it's perfectly fine. You're free to go and come as you please.
Well, you guys are free to go on some shore leave, and you're more than welcome to run around, check out the town, check out the sights. Just be back at the ship at least by morning so we can offload our shipment.
Right, Captain.
That means you too, Rhodey. You're more than welcome to go.
I'm right here with you.
So I'm just reading and signing.
I think Arya's gonna go out into the town and take a look around.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Rhodey's gonna follow along with Arya
I was just about
And-
to say.
and make sure.
Oh no, Rhodey's making sure you don't plan on trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna suggest
No.
Rhodey go with you to just to
I'm just gonna make sure.
make me feel safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that Arya, nothing happens to Arya. Just kind of watching her back. If she wants me to walk with her, I will. If she wants to pretend that she's alone, then I can hang back.
Arya would just enjoy the company.
Okay, I'll be happy to walk with you.
Is there any place in particular that y'all would like to go, or y'all just like cruising
No,
the
we're
sights?
just enjoying the sights and sounds of the major city. Because again, Arya's never been in a major city like this, so she wants to look at everything.
Roll separate perception checks.
I'm not rolling. I'm in the building, correct?
Yeah, just
18.
Arya and Rhodey.
15.
What did you say you got, Queen?
18.
So, Arya, you watch as this geezy-looking old man comes up to you, and he's like, young lady, would you like some watches? And he opens up his jacket and he has like watches all down his things, and then like more watches all on the other side. I got cheap watches, expensive watches, really, really, really expensive watches. Would you like some?
And Arya is just like... She's like a deer in headlights, like,
I think-
Rhodey's enjoying this.
Excuse me, sir. I think we're fine. We don't need any watches today.
Sure, well, if you do, you know where to find me. I'm the only guy walking around with a freaking coat like this. He like stumbles off.
Thank you, Rhodey.
To your left, there's some fruit merchants, some other type of fish merchant, a cheese merchant, and other produce going like down the aisle.
How good does the produce look?
Really good. It's all fresh looking. It looks like it was recently picked.
This looks like it might be good.
How are we on supplies on the ship? Because you never actually gave me like a
Have
list.
any supplies on this ship.
Right. Okay. Well.
I think you cut up the last batch of fruit when you were on our way here.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
So she goes up to the merchant, and what fruit is available in the stand?
You have a selection of apples, oranges, pears, and bananas currently.
What fruit do you think the crew would like?
I think a wide variety would, just a variety of things would be fine.
Excuse me.
Yes, dear.
How much would, one of each fruit would be?
Well, she like looks, she's like an older woman, human, and, I sell them in bundles, 10 per copper for, the apples and the oranges, 5 per copper for the bananas, and, also 10 per copper for the pears.
Oh, wonderful. How much would be a bundle of each?
Just, 4 copper?
I could do that.
And she like starts getting a bag and she starts popping 10 of the apples, 10 of the oranges, goes over to the pears, puts some bananas in there. All of them look fresh. She ties the bag up. Oh, it's a lot here, but hopefully it's good.
Thank you.
She takes the bag and hands her the copper,
Okay.
and I guess Rhodey and Arya will keep walking, and she's just like looking at this fruit, like she picks up an apple, and she's just like,
This looks really, really good.
and she takes a bite out of it.
Meanwhile, at a Lindy, and he's like, just sign here and here and here, an initial here, also fully sign out here. Here.
Continues.
And then he like goes back a couple of pages low, but also here, and then here. And, it's just- and Joseph's just like grinning. Yep, and you continue on. You see a young man, roughly 15, 16, and he's like juggling in the middle of the street. He's doing it pretty well, and he's like turning around and keeps juggling, and the balls aren't dropping. He has about like 3 to 4 balls that he's like doing different tricks with.
And Arya's just watching in fascination because she can't juggle to save her life.
How is he doing that without dropping the balls?
His acrobatics checks are out the Shazam.
Brody, can you juggle like that?
I can't. I definitely can't.
I guess that makes 2 of us.
We should We should see what else there is to see in the city. I haven't been here before, and I'd certainly like to get the lay of the land. I want to find out where there's any, you know, I want to see what the city watch looks like, find the barracks and things like that.
Of course. Lead on.
As you are all transitioning further throughout the rather large city, also a moment to shout out Solution for the 5 gifted subs. It's insane. I need to like make it to where my alerts pop up but without the sound because so cool. Thank you. Thanks everybody that got a sub. That's so cool. So you're traversing throughout this rather large city, as you can see. You said you want to go to the barracks or like a tavern or something?
I just want to look around and get the lay of the city and kind of find out where, you know, the city watch headquarters is, where the taverns are, where the inns are. Just kind of
See where the good parts and the bad parts of the city
yeah,
are.
I definitely want to just get the lay of the land.
Okay, can I have you roll investigation check?
Okay. 7. I thought that was 17, but it's not.
So after a while, you realize that you're starting to get like turned around a bit.
I got 20 for investigation!
And then Arya, you're able to see a person selling maps.
And Arya kind of like taps Rhodey.
I think someone's selling maps over there.
Oh, that's a good idea. This will save us a lot of trouble and heartache. I can guarantee you that it's not fun getting lost in a city of this size.
I couldn't imagine.
As you
Let's
walk
go.
up, this young, handsome elf. His hair's like tied back into like a nice, neat bun, and he has like glasses on. He looks at you. Yes, hello. Would you like some maps?
We would like a map of the city. Do you have a good detailed map of the city?
Yes. Would you like drawn out maps, painted maps, or enchanted maps?
Tell me about the enchanted maps.
The enchanted maps have a kind of scry spell attached to it, so it like it notifies you where you are relative to the map
That's convenient.
for the holder. If that.
Right. What is the price for that?
That is currently selling at 5 gold.
And how much for the painted maps?
The painted map is only 1 silver, and the drawn out maps is 5 copper.
You know,
Arya kind of looks over to Rhodey.
I could give you some gold if you wanted the enchanted map.
I think, yeah, let's grab the enchanted map.
And Arya hands Rhodey 3 gold.
Thank you. I can get this, but you know, I'll let you. I'll take it for now, and then you know, we're all in this together. So.
And hand over the gold, and he wraps up the map, puts a nice ribbon on the map scroll, and hands it over to you. There you are. Welcome to Vagrant City.
Ooh, what do you? I know we have a map now to get us where we want to go, but where do we want to go? What are the things to do and see in the city?
Oh, there's plenty. There's the Tall Ale Tavern. You could stop by the shopping district. There's a chapel as well as various adventure academies. It really depends on what you would like. I think there's even a library. Whatever it is.
Okay. What would you like to do, Arya?
Whatever you would like to do, Rowdy.
Okay, I tell you what.
What do you want to do?
Let's go back. Let's go back to the port and check in on the captain and Joseph, and then tell him what we found and show him the map we have, and just report back and let him know, some of the things that we've discovered and learned, and find out what he wants to do.
Okay.
So you all make your way back, Mr. Roger neighborhood style, and oh, go down further. Down further. This map is so. It's a lot. There we go. And finally, Lindy's like. Signing away at like the last few pages. Just a couple of more and we'll be done here. And he like goes on to the last page. I just need you to sign, initial, sign, initial, sign, and initial.
Finally, is this all of it?
Should be
There's
all.
nothing else.
I don't think. As long as you don't say anything else, we should be fine.
What is that even supposed to mean? Is there
If
something
I have-
else that you're not telling me?
If there's another thing that you're doing, commerce-wise, or something of that nature, and there might be more paperwork. I'm not sure. Just for the time being, your license, your coverage for the airship, and insurance on that part, and then your license to actually do trade routes, and this should be fine.
Okay.
Sign the file.
Yep, okay, I'm signing the last paper. That's fine. I don't think we have any other business here. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, Joseph, let's get out of here. So we start walking out the building.
As soon as you make it out of the building, you bump into Rhodey and Elvin Aria.
Well, hello, ladies. How was y'all's afternoon on the town?
Look at the fruit I got.
Well, doesn't that look delicious?
And she just got like this ew face. Cute, like, yay, I did something.
I see you got enough for the crew. That was very sweet of you.
What are you talking about? This is all for me. Go get your own fruit bundles, Captain. Think I'm gonna feed you before you stab us in the back?
Wow. Wow. All right. Is this how it's going to be the whole time?
I'm just anything. I'm just voicing opinions, doing things.
Just judging from the last campaign. Like, that's messed up, man.
Future me judging present you. That's what we do, right? Anyways, yeah.
Well, did y'all see anything special?
Well, we did a little exploring, but we Arya bought us a map here. She found a map merchant, and we got this.
No. We bought a map.
We bought a map, and but Arya suggested after she found the map merchant, she suggested we get this really nice one, and I agreed with her. And this map is a little more special than the usual. It's an enchanted map, and it basically shows you where you are, and the sights and sounds come alive, and
It shows you where you are on the map.
Well, isn't that fancy? I'm assuming it's just a minor spell.
I hope so, actually.
Well, is there anything special that y'all wanted to do?
No, we just wanted to check in, Captain.
Well,
I appreciate it, and y'all did a wonderful job.
there's a place we learned of called the Tall L Tavern. If we might want to check that out, let the crew know. Well, actually, the crew is you control them and they don't eat. So, let's see. It's just us and Torgrin. So we can all head to the Tall L Tavern. Isn't that right? Isn't that what it's called? Isn't that what he said, Arya?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That sounds
Yes.
like a wonderful idea. After all that paperwork, I am parched.
Let's go let's go grab a bite to eat and maybe something to drink.
Okay. For relative, I'll keep those minis of you there and just go over here. And it is. I had it. It's what? Wait, it might be this one, and I just have to go down a floor. Is that it? See? No. It is. That place looks magical. Why are there so many buildings? Oh wait, this one looks nice. That looks like a library. It must be this one. It has to be. Yeah, when you check in and go upstairs. No, that's definitely not it. Well, using the map, y'all are able to eventually make your way to the... Oh, it's this one. Why are there so many fountains? I can't. So they just repeated the fountain effect. So now I have to figure out which fountain I came... It was like a huge, huge fountain. This one. Is this it? Is this the building? Is this the one? Well, that looks way fancier than last. No, that's like the library. That's definitely the library.
You're so struggling.
This place is huge. You see it? I'm not making it up. Oh, here it is. Ha! Tall Ale Tavern. Here we are. It only took me like all freaking day. There we go.
You know what would be awesome? If it would let me see inside of it on my tail spire.
You can. You just have to move your...
I did.
White
The
and
green one,
green.
I have it all the way down. I have the white and the green
You
one
also
all
have
the
to
way down.
scroll in, buddy.
Oh, heyo.
There we go.
Where am I at? Pyong.
Don't touch those ones. I told you I'm putting new ones out.
They got it.
I mean, don't use that one because when we go back to the dock area,
I'm not using it. I'm gonna do what you did. You said that. Oh, there it is. I found it.
do you
Man,
see my
that's
light?
crazy.
I don't see a light.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the fountain. This
Yep, I
giant
see it.
fountain.
I'm already there. I'm already there. I'm at it. I'm in it.
Queen, do you see it?
No.
It's like the biggest fountain in the whole city. Zoom out.
Whee!
Yeah, there we go. And then down here, and yep, this is the Tall Ale Tavern.
Oh my god, it's not let me do.
Is what? Did you
Nothing.
find it, Brent?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a library. Yep, I'll all sit. It's fine.
There's a fountain, and then there's a fountain on top of a building.
I don't even want to know.
It's right next to the fountain.
Fountain on top of a building.
Just click on your character. You're right in front
Oh,
of it.
this one. Yeah, that looks like it's like a magical library place. I don't know. It looks pretty intense.
It's definitely intense. Well, the tents are set up in the square, but
Oh.
So you make your way to the Tall Ale Tavern. You know you're there more than the map because you smell fresh bread and other meats and things being made. Kind of like a wafting aroma coming out of the building.
Well, this looks like a delightful place. Let's head on in.
let's go.
I said hold shift.
Oh, I'm in.
Oh my goodness.
I'm in.
Rhodey just like ended up at the very back of the tavern up against the wall.
You get there and there's this young, short, goblin woman, just like frantically grabbing drinks, putting them on the table for the barmaids to go get to, getting other things, making more drinks, grabbing meals, putting them out on the table for the barmaids to go deliver. And she like looks at you. Yes, can I help you?
I'll have a mineral water.
It's that water with dirt in it.
All right, bad and bougie.
It's got bubbles in it.
Bubbles.
Kind of an effervescent.
Okay.
Hands are a bubbly ale.
She goes into the back, comes back, and puts the mineral water on the table. Would you all like something to drink?
Yeah, I'd like an ale.
Arya's
type?
just sitting at the table.
Light
A dark
amber or
ale,
dark?
please.
A dark?
That would be what I said. A dark ale, please.
And she starts making it, sets it in front of you. There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
I will just have wine. She pops the cork, pours it into a cup, sets it in front of Joseph, and then makes Arya's drink as well. And sets it in front of her.
Even though I didn't order a drink.
What did you order?
I didn't order anything.
Oh.
Arya just went to go sit at the table.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I would I inquire of the barkeep. Where do you procure your supplies for food and drink that you serve?
We get a regular shipment about once a week.
We would we have a ship we'd like to outfit with food and beverage that would, handle a party of anywhere from 5 to 10 for a week at a time. And we'd like to know the name of your supplier so that we could set up when we're in town.
You just go to the docks and ask around for Earl. He shouldn't be there. He comes every other day, and he came yesterday, so he should be here tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, his name's Earl. He's an orc. You can't miss him.
All right, thank you.
Types down names.
Do you have any rooms available?
Yes, we have loads of rooms. Would you all like one?
I think we'll take 4.
Oh, no, don't worry about me. I'll be sleeping on the ship.
That probably sounds like a good idea, Captain.
No, y'all are more than welcome to stay in town if you'd like. It's no bother. I just prefer to stay with the ship, guard, make sure everything stays safe.
Alindi being super nice is super sus.
He's planning to murder us all.
I'm not planning on murdering nobody.
He's letting us live our best moments.
Live your best life right now while you can.
Did Solo just raid?
A little bit back.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I need announcements up. I don't hear anything. Except the plottings of...
Excuse me, goblin lady, do you have a name?
Yes, my name is... Meg. Short for Magdalene.
Are you sure your name is Meg? You took a pause there. Or is that just an alias?
Nope. People call me Meg.
All right, you wouldn't happen to know anywhere I could find some historic documents, do you?
Historical documents? I mean, like in a library. It's just across the court. Can't miss it. Rather large building. Has a fountain on the top of it.
Well, that's a little
Extra?
strange, but yeah.
There we go.
I'm assuming they take pride in this library.
You could say that. I mean, it's a library. It's filled with books and things.
Well, thank you for the input. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Do y'all need something to eat?
I could go for some mutton.
Mutton?
Yes, it's a strange dish I had not long ago. I was told it was like lamb.
Oh. Well, I have shepherd's pie. Is that good enough?
That'll do, I guess. I mean, I've never had shepherd's pie, so I'm more than happy to try it.
Okay, and she goes off. She starts preparing the pre-prepared meal that's made in batch, and comes back out. So I take it you all are new here. Are you just seeing the sights, or?
No, we've come to make a delivery. We are merchants of a sort.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet yous.
You wouldn't happen to know any merchants looking for Ethereum, do you?
Iridium?
Yes. I apologize. Iridium.
Well, most of the shipment people do Iridium shipments because it's usually used for the fuel for their ships. So
Correct. Yes, I know what it's for. I'm not a merchant looking for Iridium. I'm here with the shipment of Iridium, looking to make a sale. You wouldn't happen to know any merchants in the city who's looking to who's in the market for Iridium?
You probably would be better off, checking the docks.
Is there a singular location where we can find essentially everything we need at the docks? Maybe like a dock office?
A dock office?
Or is it the same place that I signed all my paperwork to get all my licensing?
Oh, the dock chief, yeah.
Well, that would have been nice to know while I was there.
Did
But
you
it is
ask
what
him?
it is. No, it didn't cross my mind to ask him. I just figured they were the licensing office. I didn't realize that they dealt with all the other merchants.
But you asked me. I guess I am
Yes.
barred lady.
Well, most barkeeps have a fairly steady flow of information coming in and out of their bar, so I figured you would be the most knowledgeable stranger, at least.
She kind of looks at you eyeing you back and forth. One of those, I don't know what to say, but I'm gonna stand here and look pretty so that...
Well, I appreciate the input, is all I'm saying.
Yes, if you all would just grab a seat, I will bring you out your shepherd's pie. Or you could have it here. It's all up to you.
I'll just have it at the bar.
Okay.
And then I down my drink.
She comes back, puts the pie there, sees your drink's empty. Would you like another?
Yeah, I'll have one more.
Okay. She makes you another ale, sets it in front of you. You've noticed that these ales are very tall. Much larger than the normal amount that you normally get at most taverns.
Are you trying to get me drunk? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm trying to let you know that the Tall Ale Tavern is called the Tall Ale Tavern for a reason.
I'm gonna sip on this one while I eat my shepherd's pie.
I'm gonna go and add the A and the E to the L because I just wrote tall L.
Oh no!
Arya's still sitting at a nearby table. She's got like this journal out on the table, and she's writing in her journal while kicking her like legs back and forth in the chair.
What you doing, lady? And you look down, there's like a small little goblin boy.
What's a goblin child doing in a tavern?
I would assume it's the lady's child who runs the tavern.
Well, I know that, but Arya's just like, why is there a small child here? So Arya's just like,
Oh, I'm just writing stuff that I've seen in the city here in this journal.
Oh, you can write? I'm still learning how to write.
Oh, would you like a few lessons?
Sure. And he kind of like stands up on the chair next to you, and his like head just like barely goes over the counter.
So Arya starts trying to teach him how to write common.
Oh, cool. And he starts writing. It's a lot more, chicken scratchy. I don't think I'm very good at this.
Oh, that's okay. I don't think I was very good at this at your age either. But you just gotta keep practicing.
Okay, I will. And he keeps writing.
And, she'll kind of like point out like, any mistakes that he made, and she'll help him correct it, and, be like, praise him when he does something right.
Oh, you're really nice, lady, and really pretty.
And just this soft pink goes across her face.
Oh, thank you. You're really cute too.
What's your name?
My name? It's Arya. What's your name?
My name's Herc.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Herc.
Hercules and Meg, I get it.
Hey, barkeep.
Yes.
How much do I owe you for this?
Let's see. Just 2 silver?
I throw 2 silver plus a couple coppers on the counter, and then I look at Rhodey, and I'm like, hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna head to the library. Just keep an eye on our elfling, please.
Certainly. What are you looking for?
I'm just gonna look a little deeper into this Shadow Realm thing.
Okay.
And so
It's probably not a bad idea.
And so I'm headed to the library.
Okay. And after a while, Meg calls over to her son, Herc! Stop bothering the customers! Oh, sorry!
And Arya's just like, no, it's fine. We were practicing our handwriting.
And she kind of like looks at you like, I wasn't talking to you, little girl.
Jeez.
And she sees that, she's like, oh, okay. They're like,
and Herc like pulls on like Arya's pant leg. And he's like, here you go.
Oh, what's this?
It's a present. Don't open it till tonight. It's just like a bag
That
wrapped up
sounds
really badly.
Creepy.
Okay.
And then he scurries off.
She puts the gift in her like little satchel that she's got.
So Rhodey, is there anything that you need to do? I know that you're attending to Alindy a lot.
I want to acquire. Are there any like gardens, like spaces of nature anywhere in the city?
Does a quick zoom out. graveyard's not there.
Rhodey just hanging out at the graveyard.
Let's farm. Let's see. Is that a guard? It's kind of. We'll come back there. Jeez, all this real estate, and no one's like, oh, I want to make a nice garden. Closest would be. But that still looks.
You know, if there isn't any place, right? Where's the nearest edge to the city? What's at the city's edge?
Bit of water.
Yes. What about the other side? Are we on an island?
So it's like a mixture of a lake which doesn't freeze over. Well, not a lake. A body of water that doesn't freeze over, and then it starts to freeze over on the other side of the city. So it's like half frozen and then not frozen on the other.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I just wanted to find out if there were any places I could go to hang out in, some green space for a bit if I wanted to get in touch with my roots, so to speak.
It would
Get it 'cause
seem
she's
that
a druid.
whatchamacallit, because of how Vagrant City is, they've kind of like maximized their building populace throughout the whole place.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. It's the nice thing about being on an airship. We can get some fresh air anytime we want it.
So have you tried meditation?
Certainly. I meditate a lot, actually, when I'm thinking about home and my family. I'm a long way from home.
Same. Well, I guess me and Alindy both are.
Yeah. Actually, I think we all are. But I'm not from... I don't even think I'm from this plane of existence. I'm not really sure, though, to be honest with you.
Well, this particular area that we're in, I'm familiar with. Been here before. But, for instance, when we picked up Torgrin, I don't think I've ever been to a place like that. Maybe one day our ship will take us to a place that you know. And then you could be our tour guide.
That would be special. I would enjoy that.
Was this romance blooming?
No. Joseph is taken as by his burning ears.
As he gets a ringing in the ears again.
Meanwhile, in
All right, I rolled
crypt-
a 14 for investigation in the library.
Where the heck are you?
I'm in the library. It's not the building with the fountain on top. It's it's directly across from that though.
Are you even in the right building?
I'm in a building with a bunch of books and a bunch of bookcases.
Okay, so
I would assume I'm in the correct building.
Okay, you're looking for Shadowfell stuff?
Yeah,
What did you roll?
14
For...
investigation.
You haven't really come across anything yet.
Fine.
The, what's it called? Librarian comes up to you. Are you looking for something, sir?
Yes, it's, have you ever heard of any historical works on Shadowfell realm.
Historical works? You mean fiction books?
Yes, anything you have on the Shadowfell.
Okay. And he like leads you over to like the childhood or the children's section. And he's like, well, there's Shadowfell nighttime stories. Is this what you're looking for?
That's all you have on Shadowfell?
Well, yes, it's usually just like a myth.
Yes, I'll look at those then.
Okay.
Pulls book out, starts reading. If you want to go ahead and give me some insight on what the book says.
This is the Shadowfell. This is where you don't want to go. This is where all the bad kids are. Don't go to the Shadowfell. It's a nursery rhyme type book.
Just kind of slides the book back in with a deep sigh. Should have known that there wouldn't be anything.
Roll a captain's check.
31.
Okay. Out the corner of your eye, you see a book that's glowing.
Alright, I'm picking the book up. I'm looking to see if there's anything dangerous about the book itself.
The book is pretty odd. Every page that you turn to is blank, but very shadowy blank.
I wanna jump into the Shadowfell realm.
Where is it at? Oh, I need to name it that. The Shadowfell realm. That should be summoned.
Wait. What? Are we here again?
No, just a Lindy.
That's just me.
Oh, okay.
You pop out. Itch pops out. Yes.
Itch, I need you to take a look at this book. Tell me if you think there's anything funny about it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of magic on it.
Can you decipher any of it?
What do you want to decipher?
Whatever information is in this book, on this realm.
And he like looks at it. All the pages are blank.
So there's nothing that I can't see.
Well, do you want to see something?
Yeah, that's the point.
Then look at it.
I am looking at it. I don't see anything.
Yeah, but you don't want to see anything. You're just looking at it. You gotta want to see something.
All right, so I start concentrating on wanting to see what's in the book.
Okay, make a Arcana check, a Perception check, and an Insight check. $17, 23, and 10.
10.
So you start to see the shadows start to form, and eventually an image kind of like blankets around you. You're no longer in the Shadowfell realm, even though you are. You're more or less in this memory within the book. And it kind of like shows you an image of your mother. She's all shaded out in shadow. And she's walking around. She has the book on her person, and you see her talking to various other shadow members, and behind her you see a shadowy visage of what looks to be Rhodey, and then the whole memory kind of like fades out.
Did I pick up any locations or anything important off of this memory?
Not from what you could tell.
So essentially, all I saw was her and my mom and Rhodey talking to some other shadows, and then that's while she's holding the book, and then that's it.
Yeah. Well, like she has the book on her person. So essentially, Rhodey may or may not knows what's in the book, or like what's the thesis.
Yeah, picking that up. All right, Itch. I think I got what I need. I'm gonna head back now. And so I head back.
Okay. Have fun.
Punch you back in the face. So once we make it back to the library, I look around to see if I can see the librarian anywhere.
And he looks over to you. Yes, sir?
Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna keep browsing, and I go to a spot in the library where the librarian can't see me,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna stuff the book in my coat.
What are you doing over there?
Nothing. Still looking to see if there were any other Shadowfell books. All I could find was that one tale. Do I need to roll a sleight of hand to get out of here?
Sure.
$14.
Without much effort, you're able to make it out of the library. Or that library.
I'm just kind of like mulling over the book,
Rhodey
just
disappeared.
kind of still looking in the book to see if I can see anything else. Where the hell did my person go?
Oh, Rhodey's over there. I don't know if he loaded in or not.
Nope, I didn't. You can put me outside the library if it's easier.
There you go. Do you see him?
No, I don't have him yet. Give him a second. He'll know where he is. Hello, Dan. Alright. Just kind of walk over to the fountain, sit at the fountain, and just kind of mull this book over in my hands. Kind of looking to see if I can find anything else on it. Any kind of markings or descriptions.
Okay. And Rhodey, what are you doing?
Oops. Rhodey was just coming outside to take a look around and get some fresh air, and she was just taking in the sights, but she was standing in the doorway, but she was keeping an eye on the group inside as well, but she somehow shot through the wall. I don't know where she went.
Shot through the wall.
There she
You're
is.
to blame.
You give magic a bad name.
Wow, wow.
That's right, boys and girls. We're starting a band.
Oh my gosh.
The hell we are.
No.
Arya's just gonna sing like this
Oh,
while
no.
she turns red. Cause she's embarrassed.
DM permission to stab him.
Break,
The Joseph-
breaks kneecaps.
She comes out and she sees Lindy at the fountain, and she walks up behind him and says, "So what's going on, Captain?"
He kind of flips the book out and is like, "You wouldn't happen to know what this is, do you?"
And as he is holding out this object to you, you don't see anything. on him, Rhodey. He's pretty much holding out air at this point.
You
What-
fucking dickhead.
What do you mean? What I do? What? Show me what you're talking about.
The book in my hand.
Are you sure you're holding anything?
It's a really
Are you-
I
tiny
kind of
book.
flip the pages in front of her.
Are
You don't see the book. The blank pages in this book.
I see a certainly blankness. Are you fucking with me?
Hold your hands out.
She holds her hands out.
Drops book in hand.
You feel a weight into your hand, Brody, but you still don't see a book.
Well, that's odd. The air got heavy on my hand.
So you don't see a book at all. If I
I-
hold this book in front of my face, I snatch the book back, hold it in front of my face, and then hold up a specific amount of fingers.
You would see the specific amount of fingers.
All right, so I hold up 3 fingers. How many fingers am I holding?
Well, obviously 3.
Well, isn't that
So-
interesting?
Where did you get this book?
From the library. Where else would you get books from?
And are there other books in this library?
Yes, it's a normal library filled with books. I mean,
Well, what is this book about?
that's a great question. That's what I'm asking you. It's blank to me. But I went into the shadow realm because it's covered in shadows. And it
Book
took
is?
me into a memory that showed me you with my mother talking to random shadows. Well, it appeared to be shadows to me. I don't know if it was.
Do I
people
remember
or-
this encounter that he's speaking of, or would I remember anything specific about it?
Roll a history check. He's being really vague, so it could be literally
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, I did spend a year with her, but I don't remember anything specific. I was 14.
Lindy, you're able to recall a part of the memory. Let's see. She was talking to the shadows in particular. They looked like an elf. Wait, let me get this right.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Would you know what a Githyanki is? Lindy?
Me?
Yes.
Elindi? Probably not.
Okay. There is a race that you don't know, a human and a Goliath. Very odd combination.
In this memory, the shadows looked like a Goliath. What else?
A human.
A human and some race that I don't know anything about. What is the race called? I want to look it up real quick so I can
Githyanki.
maybe just.
If you played
Like
Baldur's Gate, you would know what they look like.
If y'all hear my dogs barking, I apologize.
I mean, you're in town.
It
There's
looked-
probably dogs.
It looked almost like an orc with elf ears.
Ah. Yes. There are those in her court.
So I'm assuming that y'all were.
I mean,
talking to her court.
I don't know of any specific instance, but there are those that wander in her court and that do exist there.
Well, I guess that's all the information I can get for now. Maybe I'll just keep hold to this book and see where it leads me.
I mean,
Kinda
your mother
touch the
kept
book.
me. I won't call it prisoner. I'm not even sure how I ended up in her care. But I only saw her once or twice a week when she worked with me to help me learn more about my abilities.
Well, like I said, I guess I can't expect to get much information off of a vague memory.
But was this your memory, or just a memory that you were able to see into?
It was just a memory I was able to witness.
That's interesting.
That's
You
even
were
if it was true. It could have always been planted. You never know.
That's a possibility. Your mother's a very powerful woman.
Tucks the book and back into his coat.
You see him tuck invisible thing back into his coat.
Is there a visible like imprint of
Yeah,
like a
like
rectangular?
his jacker or whatever, or is imprinting the
You know,
book, but
Did this book? I believe you that there's a book there because I certainly felt the weight. Did this book give you the memory, or did you? You said you went to the shadow realm. Did you? Did you get the memory from something there? Or did you get the memory from the book, or
The book
what?
induced the memory or the book induced the memory. I don't know how else to explain it.
Okay.
I used
Well-
the shadow. I went into the shadow realm and used the shadow ability to essentially draw forth this vision. And from it just felt like a memory. But it's not a memory that I have witnessed personally.
Okay. Well, I don't know what we can do to. That just sounds like a dangerous book. Because, I don't know what kind of control you have over these shadow abilities that you speak of yet. And I know that Itch is kind of helping you with that, kind of guiding you along as you learn those skills. But I just don't want anything to happen to you before you learn to control those abilities.
Well, I can't just leave it anywhere. And we have nowhere to store it.
And why? I guess I know you said you got the book from the library. I wonder how they knew which book to give to you.
They didn't give me the book. The book chose me. It glowed and called to me.
Oh. Well, that's certainly different.
Yes, my thoughts
Then-
exactly.
Then I suppose that you're meant to have the book.
It
Or
seems that way.
Or someone wants you to have the book.
Hence the reason I said it could have always been a trap, just to lead me off of my path. But I won't know until I investigate further. Just have to
Right.
find more clues and see where it leads us.
Right. Well, let's go gather up the rest of our party. I agree we should stay on the ship tonight.
Well, let's do that. Starts heading back to, I'm assuming everybody's still at the tavern.
Yeah, that's where I
Joseph
left
and,
them.
Arya are.
Well, you lead the way, Navigator, because, I'm kind of lost, actually.
How are you
It's just
lost,
right over
like,
here.
literally across. Oh my gosh.
I got turned around.
It's just right over here, half a block on the other side of these.
Our fearless captain, ladies and gents.
I didn't say I was a navigator, boys and girls. Go on, go. Whee! Yow. Whee!
Let's see.
Yow.
The goblin lady looks at you and she's like, Do you always order food and not eat it? Lindy.
I was under the assumption that I ate it and rolled out, paid for my meal, and rocked out. With
Well, I thought you just paid for it, and then you were like, I'm gonna go to the library.
No, I apologize. I just had more pressing matters. You wouldn't happen to still have my plate, would you?
Yeah.
I'll eat it now.
She brings out a cold plate.
You couldn't have warmed. Never mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Eats food.
Shepherd's pie is one of those things that's really good when it's fresh and warm.
And it's really delicious when it's cold.
Yeah, I'm not saying this out loud to you guys. I'm saying this out loud meta.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
mine was meta too. Have you not eaten cold shepherd's pie?
I
feel like
have,
You're missing
but-
out.
But yeah, sometimes if the meat needs to be rewarmed.
My wife thinks I'm a freak because I eat everything cold. Everything tastes better cold, man. Everything.
Cold fried chicken is one of those things that's amazing. I love cold fried chicken.
Food's the worst.
No, it's delicious.
Don't
It's
feel
like
bad
all
as
the
a
seasonings seep into whatever the food is, and then it just makes it so much better.
With my goulash stack, you really missed out, man.
Yes. Oh my gosh, goulash is the bomb cold.
You put it on noodles or rice?
Noodles.
Noodles.
Yeah, I could eat it on noodles cold, but not on rice cold.
Rice is rough cold. I agree.
Yes, it's like hard and like way too al dente. It's like a little bit of crunchiness that you don't want.
It depends on how drunk I am as to whether rice is good cold or warm. All right, so I eat my food. I throw another copper because, she kept it for me, not knowing I was coming back. She's probably going to feed it to her little crotch goblin, but hey, who am I?
Wow.
I don't know. He's literally a crotch goblin. Did you see the judgy face that hit whenever I said, God damn it.
Captain, I don't, I think I might take Arya and head back to the docks, and you and Joseph may have other plans, but I want to procure our wares for our travels after we depart here in the next day or so. If indeed we do depart, but well, we've got company that has just shown up. I don't know that I want to leave you alone.
Make a perception check.
I mean, it's got to be like a 1 DC,
I mean,
right?
y'all were like,
Why would you say
talking.
that? Now I only got a 6
Wow.
because I rolled a 2.
Your back was turned.
I mean, I'm a pretty perceptive guy, or gal.
I didn't know that your character was trans, but I mean, hey, that's cool, man.
She identifies as whatever serves her needs at the time.
Oh, Lindy did that at one point in time, so the
Oh,
only
yeah,
judgment,
More
is,
harpies.
what's her name?
yeah, the only judgment here is coming from the judgy DM, and it's not about being a boy or girl or trans. It's just about our literal character and how terrible of people we are.
So
So-
she rolled a natural 1, but she's still pretty perceptive with a 10. But I think she was tying her.
Oh wait,
No.
are those not recent? Oh, those must not be recent.
No, that's from like an hour and a half ago.
You should have just went with it, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, of course it was a 15.
Anyways, yeah, you notice, everybody except Belindy notices that a Goliath, a goblin, and a human walk in. For Rhodey
So that's
specific,
the beginning of a joke.
the Goliath and the human look familiar. as far as history-wise, they would match up to be the Goliath human Githyanki pair that you saw.
Oh shit!
But they
That's
come in,
Alindy that
they
saw it.
don't notice or like pay any attention to y'all, and they go and sit down. Well, yeah, then Alindy saw it. But also, it fits your memory as far as people.
That's interesting. So she guides Arya back into the tavern and just kind of sits at this table in the corner and watches what could be about to take place, and lets Arya know that this trio of people has come in and is and he kind of relays to her the discussion that she had with Alindy at the fountain.
Oh wait. While that's happening, the Goblin goes over and sits next to Lindy at the bar, and he doesn't pay attention to the guy eating his cold shepherd's pie. Then he looks over at Meg. Meg. And she's like, Snot, how's it going? Pretty good. You got any drinks for me and my buddies? And she's like, they'll be out shortly. Go have a seat. And then he's like, heads back over and sits down. Oh gosh, no, on the table. Then Meg starts making a mixture of different ales, and then she pours them all into the same canister, and then heads it to where the barmaids go, and the barmaid goes out and puts it on the table for him.
I'm still eating. I still have no idea what's going on.
So perceptive. Brody, were you and Arya not going to head back to the ship?
No. We after I noticed who came in, I stopped. Oh, and you were, yes. Sorry. Yes, Joseph. We thought we might stay back for a minute or two. I want to point out this trio of characters that just came in, and
Joseph, he still looks like he's talking to you, but you can see him side-eye to look over at the crew to study him a bit, and kind of gives you a knowing nod. I see. Are you familiar with these people?
I am not familiar, but the captain relayed to me a vision he had a few minutes ago. He took a quick trip to the Shadow Realm, and he picked up a book at the library that induced a vision. And these three people were at your mother's court, and it bothered him, the vision. I mean, I'm certain it would anyway, but it just seems a little odd to me that as soon as he has this vision and tells me of it, they show up in the same place where we happen to be.
Do you
Yes.
think they're after Alendi?
I don't know that they're after him, but this can't be just a coincidence. Whether it's fate or any forced situation, I don't know, but I have a feeling this encounter might not just go away easily.
What should we do then?
I am Joseph. I don't suppose you would recognize them or have any reason to have seen them.
Not offhand. They don't really look familiar.
Well, I'm going to walk up to the bar and just And so she walks up to the bar. Just follow my lead and just be ready for anything.
Understood.
Hey, Captain. I think that maybe without being obvious, and I hold up a glass, the cleanest one I could find, that might have a reflection that he can look off of and see behind him. And you described a trio of characters at your mother's court, and these three that walked in just a few minutes ago as I was leaving, they seem to fit the description you gave, and I worry that this isn't just a coincidence, and I'm not sure exactly how you want to handle it, whether you want to try to sneak out or maybe confront it head on, but that's up to you.
And as you're saying this, Alindy, Gith Yankee woman comes in and kind of like joins the crew and like sits down at their table.
I take a look in the glass and sit and like watch her walk in. And I kind of like, sneak out and blow this chance, or face it head on, you say? Why don't we...
I had a feeling I already knew what you were going to go with.
That's why I made you my first mate. I'll be right back. Just make sure a knife isn't sticking out of my back by the time I get back.
We're already prepared for whatever happens.
Hello there, ladies and gents.
And Arya's just a nervous wreck right now.
Hello, friend. The human says to you. How's it going?
I'd say it's going fairly well, considering the opportunity that just walked through the door.
Arya's just like,
Opportunity?
Yes. Maybe not for you, but definitely for me. You see, I was just wondering, you wouldn't happen to know a magical bitch who likes to fuck everybody's lives up, do you? Look at the judgment in that face.
Everyone's expression at the table kind of like, whoa, who pissed in his cornflakes?
I kind of like start walking around the table. Just slow stroll while they're kind of like staring at me. And I get behind her while she's sitting in her chair, and I whisper my mother's name into the homegirl's ear.
Have you been drinking?
No, not particularly. I've had one drink.
Really? If this is your
you're telling
attempt at hooking up with a girl, being creepy and whispering names in their ears that is not their names is not the way to do it.
But that's not your name. That would be my mother's name. I was just seeing if it rang a bell.
Why are you whispering your mother's name in my ear?
I guess you're not the person I'm looking for. Have a wonderful evening. But if you happen to see her, just tell her I told her to go, that I'm on my way to slit her throat.
And the goblin like looks over you and he's like, buddy, you got issues.
I just walk back to the bar and finish eating my pot pie. My shepherd's pie.
They're kind of like whispering amongst themselves and like eyeing Lindy and like whispering more.
Can we hear anything that they say?
Not offhand. It's more or less just like, what the fuck was that about?
Well, I guess that's not them. I figured I'd get a reaction.
And the woman,
or maybe
after they're finished, goes
after
over
you just,
to
I was
Joseph
just
and
gonna say,
Arya.
or maybe since you threatened your mother, maybe they decided to go look her up and pass along the threat.
Well, I doubt they do that. See, the two things that could happen right now. One, they don't know anything, and I've just confused 4 random people that I'll never see again, so it's no loss to me. Or 2, one, I say the name and get a. If I didn't get a reaction, I'd figured they maybe would follow us and try and kill us on the way back to the boat. We'll find out here soon which one it was.
Maybe the vision you saw was in the future.
Possibly. If that be the case, then maybe the realization will hit them here soon.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that.
The Githyanki woman walks over to Joseph and Arya, and she looks at Joseph. She's like, Joseph, what brings you in town? And he, like, sets his wine glass down. He's like,
I've had my eye on the reflection of this cup that he had shown me with the, and I have kept an eye on her and watched her walk to Joseph with a hand on crossbow.
Imra, what are you doing here? Are you with new company? Oh, yes, these are my friends. I recently acquired, considering you no longer wanted to return my calls.
Oof. He cheating. He cheating on coffee. His ears are burning.
Let's just say I've had a lot on my plate. Right. A lot on your plate. She just like takes a
Arya's
swig of her ale. And she looks over at Arya. I'm sorry, my dear. My name's Imra. Who are you?
Arya?
I'm sorry, did you say Arya?
Yes?
Why does that name sound familiar?
I don't know. Why does it sound familiar?
I'm not sure. Well, it's unique enough. Are you visiting Vagrant?
Yeah, I'm visiting with my good friend Joseph.
And she like eyes Joseph. Good friend Joseph.
Oof.
Yes, well, dear, you do seem a bit young.
Arya's face goes completely red. She's like, no, not like that. No.
Oh, then you're related to him.
Look over at Joseph. Yes?
Yes, she's my niece. Your niece? I didn't know you had a niece. Yes.
Good old Uncle Joseph.
Yeah.
Yes, I found
Alright,
out a
so-
lot of things after I came back from the dead. Not how to use the sending spell, it would seem. And she kind of like nods at Arya. Pleasure to meet you, my dear. And she
As
Goes
before
back.
she walks off, I was already en route.
Oh. She bumped into you again. She's like, you again?
Excuse me. You have a wonderful evening. Brother, can you meet us back at the ship whenever you get a chance?
She's like,
As I walk out the door.
his daughter? I need more ale for this.
I didn't know we were going that direction. Oh, I got the kid. Funny, because I'm about to have a kid.
Oh no! Joseph just like walks outside.
Arya follows him.
Come, Arya. I think it's time to make our exit.
Right.
So,
But
Alindy, that girl back there,
Yeah, who might that suspicious crowd be?
her name's Imra. She's kind of like a mercenary for hire. Does that help any?
No, not at all, actually. Let's head back to the ship. We'll determine whether or not it's helped. If we make it back to the ship without getting attacked.
Okay. Lead the way, Captain.
Alright, so we heading back to the ship. Meow.
I looked over to Joseph.
Was she more than a friend to you at one point? I was
The two
getting
of
a
us
very
had a
tense
um,
feeling.
menage a trois, if you will, but that was ages ago. Previous life me.
Okay.
2 guys, 1 girl, or 2 girls, 1 guy?
Oh gosh.
You said it, not me. I just want the deets.
I like the ship's wheel.
Ha!
I can't see it yet.
It's new.
Very nice.
Oh wait, is menage a trois like a threesome?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. He didn't have that.
I was like, damn, Joseph.
Joseph will play a dog. No, you should just stick with the menage a trois. That works, man. I give Joseph more props.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Where
still
is-
not loaded into this map.
I don't know if I got rid of all y'all or if it just did it on its own.
Sully's still there.
Boop. Who's still there? Oh, Solus.
Ooh, can I roll? What? Oh, I was on the map. Holy crap, I was just zoomed in. So we made it back to the ship. Did we feel like anybody was following us?
Make a perception check.
Great. Everybody make a perception check because mine's gonna be shit.
I got 20.
I got a 10.
And 16.
Nope. No followings.
So then I'm gonna explain to Joseph exactly like the vision that I had, and kind of explain to him like these were the people that your friends, your mercenary friend was in the vision from the shadow book that I guess Rhodey explained to you the vision.
Yes, kind of. Question. How long have you been having these visions?
Only once since I picked up this book.
Okay.
So she was in the vision. Well, 3 of the 4 people at that table were in the vision, and I tried to provoke them to see if they knew anything. Clearly they didn't, so this vision may or may not have happened yet.
Is it like a forewarning?
Well, seeing as to how we're back in our previous timeline, it could just be. It could be a forewarning. I'm just not sure yet. I don't know if you calling your ex-girlfriend apparently may or may
She
not be a good
wasn't
idea.
A girlfriend.
Joseph, you said you had a threesome with her.
I did not have a
say-
threesome with her.
you specifically said you had a threesome with her. So normally when you have sexual relations with a female, that kind of puts you in a relationship style
Nope.
bond, correct? With other.
Nope.
Face starts turning red.
Your face starts turning red?
Yep.
What? Why
We're
are
talking-
you blushing?
Because I'm not used to talking about sexual relationships with 2 or more women, like you
Joseph
had.
is just like looking at you. Yes, well, if you must know, she was an attempt at removing the curse on me. However, things did not.
Oh,
quite
I didn't
turn
know.
out.
I didn't know removing curses involved sex. I apologize. I didn't know it was
no
all.
sex.
It was all
There was
business and
presumed
no
sex.
pleasure. Arya, what did he say he was in?
I don't remember.
Exactly, Arya. You don't remember.
That's because she was trying to get it out of her mind.
I think the words verbatim were menage a trois.
No. Those can't be the words.
Are we?
Or he's just washing the counters in the bar.
We're not we're not metagaming that out of what you said. You definitely said that. So
I've had wine. I'm not responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth for the next hour.
you know, some of the most honest things that are said on wine.
Perhaps for you.
Joseph, nobody's judging you. It's okay.
I didn't have sexual relations with that woman.
Okay,
Mr.
Bill Clinton.
Lewinsky. we went there at the same time.
Zoom 5.
Oh gosh.
Well, where do we go from here? Either you can message your ex-friend
Message her?
and tell her to, and essentially tell her to
Do
here
they
in the
even
future.
have Message?
I don't know. You're the one that said you left her on red, magical red.
No, he doesn't have message. And he doesn't have
Okay.
sending. Because why would he?
I don't know. You said he did.
If he had sending, he would be able to talk to Coffee. And if he did have sending, why hasn't he been talking to Coffee? If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Because he doesn't really.
Arya
know her.
has sending.
Arya?
Hmm?
Are you able to talk to people from afar that aren't, visibly here? Could you send me a message for me?
Sure. What's the message?
Well, do you remember Coffee?
Flashbacks to drunk coffee destroying Calamar's bar.
I need you to send her a message that I am safe, I am with Alindy, and things are complicated. I know you only have about 25 words to say for it, so...
I'll do my best.
I'll leave you to your message. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna take the book downstairs real quick.
Okay. Try not to lose yourself.
I know, right? I'm gonna
I will
I'll
say
be-
though, I can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there is a 5% chance that the message won't arrive.
BRB.
Okay.
Alright. So, yeah, Arya sends the message.
What does she say?
She says, Coffee, Joseph is fine. He's with Alendi, and things are complicated.
That's it?
And Joseph loves you very much.
And then ringing starts in his ear, like a really severe ringing.
That was 16 words.
Nice.
Yep. I counted. I was like, wait a minute.
So this message gets sent, lost in translation, arrives a year later. We'll find out how it goes.
Okay, I think she got the message.
Is she allowed to respond back?
It does not say. It doesn't say.
Well, I
It
guess.
hears the
I
message.
thought you
and
could.
it's mine. Oh, it can answer in a like manner.
Mm-hmm.
So put your coffee.
You can reply to this message.
Potato!
Does coffee say anything back?
Oh, don't do it.
If you're not back in a few months' time, you're a dead man. And Arya's just like, oh.
What's that face for, Arya? What did she say?
He loves you too.
Okay.
Although I think she's a little upset
Understandable.
that you're not coming back anytime soon.
I mean, I've only been gone for a couple of days, right?
I know, but she did sound just a little angry.
Joseph should probably do a insight check.
Yeah, she's definitely holding stuff back from Joseph.
Joseph doesn't really question it. He just like looks at Arya and he's like, understood. I imagine her to be. She has a very fierce temper, as you might know.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna go wash these fruits that I got today. Excuse me. She just
Okay,
goes back
sorry.
into the
I
other
didn't mean
room.
to hold you. Sorry.
Oh, Coffee's swearing up a storm right now. I just see her
His-
going
his-
off.
His ears are burning.
They're burning as hot as her temper right now.
Lindy.
Hey, Capitan.
Yeah.
Make a. Deception check. So this is a Lindy. Yes.
23.
Okay. You feel the book kind of like humming out to you.
I don't understand what that's supposed to mean.
Like calling out to you on hum.
Oh.
It's like
Oh, humming out to me. I thought I was like, I don't know. I didn't hear what you said. Okay.
oh.
Well, then you should have said something.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, so I opened the book.
Make a intimidation check.
The fuck you want, book?
What you want, boy? What you want, bitch? 20.
Okay, make a performance check.
Oh my god. Uh, 13.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
22.
Finally, make a charisma saving throw.
22.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm imagine you're trying to make your way to the captain's quarters.
Alright, I'm imagining that I'm trying to make my way to the captain's quarters.
And your entire captain's quarters gets covered in shadow, and you're in another one of those visions.
Okay.
This one shows your mother again. She's kind of like sitting at, it would be like a study of some sort. and she is looking over the book and like turning the pages. And normally everything would be like covered in shadow, but you can see her pretty well as she's sitting there. And as you look closer, her eyes are just like complete shadows as she's turning like page after page.
Okay.
And then the vision ends, the room's no longer covered in shadow, and you're back where you were.
I have no idea what to do. He's so confused
I
right
can
now.
just see Rhodey. You okay, Captain?
Dude, if Rhodey comes out of nowhere,
Oh gosh, he's gonna jump.
he's like lost in thought. He doesn't know what to think. He's confused at the black eyes and.
So Itch comes out. Captain,
Yes, Itch. What do you need?
I'm bored. Play with me.
Play with you?
Yeah, let's play a game.
Okay. Well, what do you want to play?
Oh, I don't know. I've never played a game before.
Pulls out a game of, I don't know, cards. Starts playing. Starts to teach him like how to play poker or something. I don't know.
Okay. So he's like grabbing him with his eyeballs. Okay.
Explains Elendie explains the rules and just starts playing cards with him.
People do
It's
this
too
for
com-
fun?
Well, yes, and to make money.
Well, it's kind of boring.
Well, I don't know what you'd want to play.
Oh, something fun.
How about a game of hide and seek?
How do you play that?
You hide, I'll find you.
Oh, I'm good at hiding.
You have to hide on this plane of existence, though.
Oh, that's a little bit more.
On the ship.
Well, I can't hide if you see me.
That's why you have to fly to somewhere on the ship and hide somewhere in the ship.
Oh, okay. Okay. When do I go?
Go now.
Bye. Sneaky, sneaky. You hear a whisper. I'm hidden, Captain.
Okay, I'm gonna come find you now.
Where's everybody else at?
And just Elendie just sitting like in a chair, like reading a book. Yeah, I'm gonna come find you. Yeah.
That's how you play hide and go seek with your children.
That's literally what he's doing right now.
So you're just looking over the book?
Yep.
Okay. Where's everybody else?
Arya is at the bar. She's washing vegetables. Well, not vegetables, the fruit that she got from the merchants. Arlo is in the kitchen with her, chilling out. Getting through the freaking doorway.
Rhodey's in the dining area as well.
Okay. Oh, I probably should have grabbed Joseph.
I'm going to grab a couple of an ale and a water, and I'm going to take it into the captain.
Okay.
Enter.
Captain,
Yes, come in.
what's on your mind?
Oh, just another vision.
Yes.
I explained to him that the vision was of my mother sitting at the desk, flipping through the book with shadow eyes.
The very book you have.
Yes, that's what it looks like. Just not sure what to make of it.
Do you think she can see you through the book the way you can see her?
That would be a good assumption. There is a possibility. Can't rule anything out right now. I don't have enough information.
Maybe. Oh. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that you have this book. Right now, I think it's dangerous.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Itch, come here.
I'm hidden, Captain. You haven't found me yet.
I know I haven't found you. I can't find you. I've been looking all over the ship. Just come back to the captain's quarters. You've won the game.
Oh, I won?
Yep, come on back.
Nice.
It's these days so easy.
What do I win?
Some head pats. Pat him on the head.
Oh, those are good.
I have some questions, Itch. Do you happen to know if this book is like a two-way book? Almost like I can see my mother and she can see me back.
Do you want it to be a two-way book?
I would rather it not be a two-way book, but I would just like the information.
Oh, then I imagine it's not a two-way book. At least not yet. That book's yours, Captain. It does what you want it to do.
Is there a second book like this?
Nope. One of a kind.
Hmm.
But it does share all the memories from the book.
How did the memories get there?
By whoever has the book on them.
So this book was previously in the possession of his mother.
Yep.
And how did the library come to have it where he came across it?
Well, I don't know about the library. I've never been to one of those. But the book, if the captain really wanted the book, then the book would have came to the captain. Did you look for things like the book?
Yeah, I was hoping I could find some kind of archive on the Shadow Realm, and it appeared.
Well, there you go.
So nobody can hold the book
Unless
while somebody
they're
else is holding the book.
Rightful heir.
So only the heir of the Shadow Realm can hold the book.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other information on this book of what it can and cannot do?
Well, I think that's mostly up to you. You could do whatever you want it to do.
Alright, I focus as hard as I can to see if I can get a more detailed vision.
Okay. Roll a
Fuck.
Constitution saving throw.
Guidance. Or wait. No, never mind. Guidance is for checks, not saving throws.
Jeez, we need to relay our characters so that they match up for the captain.
17.
Resistance.
Yeah, does Joseph have resistance? Can he learn resistance real quick?
Yes. I cast resistance and he gets a d4 added to the result of his roll.
Okay, I can't cast guidance or resistance. Sweet.
Alright, so 21.
Again, to you, from your perspective, room gets consumed in shadow. This time you're in the room with the Blood Wolf Queen, except you can see the details of it a lot better. Nothing's really covered in shadow this time. She closes the book, places it back on her person, and you see her go over to a vial, and she takes out a blade and cuts it down across her hand and drops blood into the vial, and then she drinks it. the whole thing.
This bitch just drank her own blood.
I mean, there was something in the vial as well.
Oh, okay. You didn't say.
Can I investigate the vial?
Roll a investigation check.
Oh, come on, baby. God damn it, 11.
You look like it looks just like to be some kind of ritualistic concoction drink. You can't really tell what's in it, aside from like your mom's blood and something else that's probably not good. And then as she sets the glass down, you look at her eyes, and they're not shadows this time. They turn into like almost like a wolfish glimmer, and then start to glow red.
Can I? I'm gonna investigate the room around her.
I roll another investigation check.
13.
As you look across the walls, you see a picture of Orgy, and there's like 17 daggers kind of like stuck in his face.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Wait, what?
Picture of who?
Orgy.
The tabaxi from
Oh.
Oh.
the reason
Oh.
I don't like tabaxis.
Yeah, that makes more sense now. It's all coming together.
Well, at least we had similar taste in one thing.
You hear a voice. Make a perception check.
Uh, 17.
Lady Nesme? Are you in here? And your mother calls out, "Yes, what is it, Melee?"
Ah, you bitch! Sorry, Brett. You're lucky you don't know anything about Melee, and I'm pretty jealous of you. Fucking Melee.
I just wanted to check on you because, since Alindy and them left, you've been acting kind of strange. She's like, "What do you mean, strange?" "I don't know, well, it's a bit coincidental. The group that you sent into that realm, they've left, obviously, but why didn't you, talk to Lindy more? You were very keen on finding him." "It would seem my son does not want anything to do with me at the present time, and I'd rather not press the matter. At least not for the time being." And like Melee kind of uneasily looks around the room and like sees the picture of Orgy and starts to put two and two together, and she's like, "Right, well, I'm gonna let you go, and we'll talk later, okay?" And the Bloodwolf Queen kind of like looks at Melee uneasily, and she's like, "Yes, later, Melee." And Melee walks off. The vision kind of like fades out, and you're back in the quarter with Rhodey and Itch kind of like looking at you oddly.
We have to find Melee.
Who's Melee?
Oh, I wish I never knew her.
Okay. Let's go find her then.
Well, now we just have to figure out where she's at to find her.
When is she at?
When is she at? Yeah, that's true.
Well, I would assume she's here in this timeline somewhere. But she seems fairly close to my mother, according to this memory. And then I explain like exactly what happened in this memory. While I'm talking to him, while I'm talking to Rhodey, I kind of explained to her, well, Rhodey, so in the vision, my mother's drinking this vial of her blood and some other concoction. I almost wonder if she had been cursed, and that's why she's acting this way.
What do you mean? What
Well,
do
she
you mean
wasn't-
if she's cursed?
She wasn't always the Blood Wolf Queen, at least not from what I understood. When I first met her, she seemed like a nice person, nice enough person at least. She wasn't trying to kill me or any of my friends. But it seems like from this vision, I knew this girl named Mei Lee once, and she's very, very annoying, but even she in the vision said that my mother had changed somehow.
That's odd. What?
Maybe she'll have some information on why or what at least is in this elixir that she's drinking. Maybe it could give us a clue on how to cure Joseph too.
So, do you believe your mother is evil?
At one point in time, I believe she wasn't evil.
But you said she sacrifices people?
Well, I mean, if you consider murdering my entire crew sacrificing them, then yes. But that was her as the Blood Wolf Queen. And like I said, I don't think she was the Blood Wolf Queen before.
Well, why
What
would
was
she
she
become
before?
the Blood Wolf Queen?
I don't know.
What was she
don't really-
before? Just a queen?
She was just kind of an ethereal being.
Roll a... I would almost say history check because this happened like 2 seconds ago. But roll... What are you good at?
I mean, I got a +6 on history.
Guidance.
History check we go.
Well, oh yeah, it would be guidance. Fuck. Okay, so 20 plus 24.
Okay.
24 total.
Yeah.
The image of Orgy and the like 17 daggers poking in his head kind of like flashes in your mind for a second.
Am I supposed to pull something from this?
Probably say it out loud.
Well, so in the vision, after she drank, it kind of panned across the room, and I saw this picture of an old, I would like to say companion, but the guy kept trying to kill me at every turn.
Acquaintance.
Yeah, we'll go with an acquaintance of mine. There's a picture of him with knives thrown into his head.
So these were knives, like, thrown into the picture? They weren't, it wasn't a picture of him with knives in his head.
Correct.
So, okay, so someone used his head, the
As
picture,
target
as a
practice.
target practice, yes.
Yes, in my mother's room. So I would assume my mother is has a little anger towards him. And I don't blame her. I mean, I wouldn't mind killing him too.
What did he do to your mom?
So why did your mom kill your crew?
Ah, that's a good question. Those memories are very, very foggy. No, they're repressed.
Repressed memories.
So-
No.
So she wasn't always bad, and then she went bad. Do you think
Yes.
you could someday go bad this way?
I don't know. It seems like it was ever since she started
Like,
turning into this Blood Wolf Queen, not due to the Shadow Realm.
would you ever just attack a random group of people investigating a school?
Make a perception check, you two.
10.
23.
So
Can I get a guidance?
Yeah,
He probably
guidance.
did it for
Guidance.
himself.
I didn't.
You see Joseph kind of come at the door there, Rhodey. What are
Hey, Joseph.
you three talking about?
You don't know where Mei Li is, do you?
Last I saw, we left her at the church, Alindy. You were there. Do you not remember? She was talking
Well,
about how
I didn't
our
know if you-
mother had disappeared and we should go look for her, and then Orgy was like, well, if we go across and find her, we'll do it, but we're not adding anything extra to our list.
I don't know if
That
you
was
know
a very
this,
good impersonation of Orgy there, Joseph.
I don't know if you know this, but we've been apart for over a year now, so I didn't know if you had seen her since then.
Well, the memories are a lot closer for me because I have not been away for that long.
Well, do you think we can make it back to her? I have, something to ask her.
You want to go to the church in Riviere?
It seems like that's the direction that we need to take as soon as we offload this cargo.
Right. Well, is there any particular reason you're looking for Mei Li? Last I checked, you don't really like her.
Yes, I absolutely despise that girl. But, as I told them, I just had another vision, and I've learned to take more control of them. And then I explain to Joseph the whole memory, because I'm not going back through it and explaining it again.
Do you think that's the reason why she became the Blood Wolf Queen, then?
I don't know. I don't think it was me that pushed her to this, but it could have been. I wasn't the nicest person back then.
I don't
Kind of
think
had a-
that's what I'm getting at, Alindy.
Do I think what pushed her to become the Blood Wolf Queen?
My father's death? Vladimir? Your party was the ones responsible for killing him, were you not?
Yes, kind of. We didn't really kill him at that point, per se.
Why did you kill him?
There was a misunderstanding over
He was-
some Iridium mining.
Care to specify?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll just leave it at that.
Well, Rhodey, to put into perspective, my mother and my father were madly in love. Keyword madly in that.
And he was a vampire?
Yes.
And you're a werewolf?
Also yes.
And I am a vampire. And are we done asking
Not a
what everybody
vampire.
is?
So, this is
Tell
a
that
new
to my
development.
vampiric touch, bitch. Flashes teeth to Joseph.
Regular teeth. I think that's a kiss from when you tried to make out with my father.
Oh,
Aftertouch, if you will. Rhodey's like, what is going on?
I'm confused.
Okay, Rhodey. The situation was, I lost my soul, and was kind of on a path that I shouldn't have been on, and Joseph's father kind of bit me, and then put his essence inside of me, and now I have some vampiric tendencies.
That's unfortunate.
We told We promised each other we'd never talk about that, Joseph, though, and I really appreciate you just bringing it up all willy-nilly.
Yeah,
like.
but Rhodey's your first mate. There's a
Nope,
difference.
it doesn't matter. That stays between us.
I don't want to get in between brothers arguing.
It's probably
But-
for the best.
I suppose so. That brings to mind another issue. I was meaning to look into the city for some silver restraints.
Ah, yes.
I believe we have a couple of weeks until the next full moon. I want to look. I think Torgrim would be very. I think he would be very adept at devising some sort of restraint system. We just need to get him the silver.
Fair enough. We can do that.
Okay, so tomorrow we need to offload the cargo, receive payment, stock up on supplies, and acquire some silver for restraints. This seems like a reasonable,
It's a plan of action.
yes, a reasonable plan of action. We'll make our we'll make our drop of the profits off at the dwarf's house. Then we'll head out. Well, let's have a conversation with the crew and see if they agree that we should go find this girl from the vision.
I'm still curious as to the group of people in the tavern.
While we're out tomorrow, we'll see if we can find them. Maybe we can just. Maybe we won't try the intimidation round because clearly they don't know who my mother is or where she is.
Oh, if they know your brother, Joseph, do they not know your mother? Joseph, or at least
Depends on if my mother hired her or not.
Okay. All right. Let's do that then. I'm going to bed.
All right. Well, have a wonderful evening.
Arya.
What time is it right now?
It's not quite dark, but it's almost.
Okay. I guess while they're talking, Arya's talking with Arlo. She's telling him, what she saw in the city. The interesting confrontation they had at the tavern. And Arlo's just listening. He's got his head down, like on his paws. His eyes are closed, but he's got an ear up, listening to her talk to try to get an idea of what's been going on, considering he had to stay on the boat.
Around that time, Joseph and Lindy show up.
Arlo kind of lifts up his head, hearing footsteps coming in. And then when he sees that it's just Alendi and Joseph, he just kind of lays his head back on his paws.
Stop rolling dice. We can see it.
Oh. I'm gonna get rid of these now.
Arya,
Yes.
what was that package that you got from the young lad?
Oh, that's right.
She kind of gets out her satchel, she pulls out the present, and she opens it.
Oh no.
Inside is a potion of greater healing.
Aww.
With like,
Oh, that was gonna be a bomb.
oh gosh. with like
A health bomb.
nice. With like scribbled in really bad common that says like thank you, but like the K's backwards and things of that nature.
And Arya is just so overcome with joy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Arlo's kind of like looking at her like, what?
Did you have fun today, Arya?
Yeah, it was great exploring the city.
Oh my gosh.
I like this.
You're
Sorry.
about to get booted. You ever got booted off your own ship, Captain? Mutiny starts
Wingy.
now.
Wingy boots. Alright, so what did Arya loves her gift?
Yes, she's just so overcome with joy. She puts the potion back, you know, with the rest of her stuff, and she goes,
Are any of you hungry?
Yes, I could go for a meal.
Ah, you have to watch your belly there, Captain. Wouldn't want you to get fat.
Eat a big fat.
So, do we have a plan on what we're going to be doing now?
Yes, we were going to talk to the crew and see what they thought. We have to get all of our supplies tomorrow, and a couple other things from in town. After that, I had another vision, and a girl from our past has come up in these visions, and we were thinking that it may be a good idea to seek her out.
Correction. The captain thinks that it might be a good idea to go seek her out.
Oh, she would be able to help us then?
Possibly. Yeah, just throw me under the sky ship. Just right
Floaty
under
boots,
it.
right, Captain?
Floaty boots. Wingy boots, bitch. Wingy
Potatoes.
boots.
Potatoes. Speaking
Potatoes,
of
tomatoes, you right.
Arya does serve them kind of like a fruit salad that she made with the fruit. Sets it down on the counter.
Oh, also, Arya, if you need us to make a supply shipment in the morning as well, we're going to be probably collecting some silver, things of that nature. We could do that then.
Oh, yes, actually,
She kind of rushes over to the back and picks up this parchment, and she hands it to Joseph.
this is a list I made of ingredients that I would like to have.
Okay. I think I just found out what kind of job I would like. Is there any other honey-do lists that we need to add to this?
Yeah, it's called the Joseph Get Fucked list. And all his menage a trois.
Wow. That's what Lindy heard.
And that's what everybody heard.
Everybody being Brody, Alindy, and
Arya. Arya heard it. She's just not willing to.
I'm sorry,
She's trying to
Captain,
repress
did you
it.
say something?
Nope, I didn't
Oh
say
no,
a
this fruit
word.
salad's amazing.
It is quite delicious. This fruit is extraordinarily good.
Arya kind of puts on a sweet smile.
I'm glad you like it.
Punches Joseph in the shoulder.
And eventually, Arya turns into a wolf after she makes y'all meals, and then Arlo is where Arya was.
Well, no, Arlo is where he was, but he's just a human
Yeah,
now,
sorry,
and
that's what I
Arya
meant.
is just...
Potatoes.
Good job, DM.
That's what I meant.
Judging you. I'm judging you
I was
now.
saying what I was meaning, but I was meaning
all
what I
all
was
the
saying.
judgment. All the judgment.
And Arlo is like, all right, well, Arya's kind of filled me in on what's happening. So what's the game plan now, Capitan?
Well, we go and find this girl Mei Lee.
What about the group we saw in the tavern?
That's what we're gonna be working on tomorrow while we're out running around and running errands. Unless you want to slip out and see if you can find them tonight.
Are you
Think
planning
I'm
a
stealthy enough.
night mission there, Captain?
I don't see why we couldn't.
I mean, well.
Well, if it's any
Well,
consolation
okay.
to you,
Arlo is a bit stealthy. Yeah.
I'll stay on the ship with Arya, and you can all go see if you can find out more information about these presumed assailants. That way, I don't
Game
have
plan.
to talk to what's her name?
Da-na-na.
Oh no, Joseph, you get to come with.
Not happening. I'm
Don't think
pulling
we're
the
gonna
brother
leave you
card.
behind. I'd hate for you to miss out on seeing your girlfriend again.
She's not my girlfriend.
You know, you keep saying that. You seem real defensive about it.
Yeah, because fine. If she's my girlfriend, then Maylee's your girlfriend.
You never know. Maybe it could be.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
Arya's just looking between Alendi and Joseph, and then back at Alendi and Joseph.
What the fuck is going on?
And I look over at Arlo and I'm like, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
All right, well, are we leaving then? Because the sooner we get going, the sooner we get back.
All right, well, let's bounce.
All right.
Wingy boots out.
I gotta turn the city to nighttime.
Will Miss Rhodey be joining us?
I think it's probably wise.
Well then, ladies first.
If y'all can find the tavern
This is
again.
fantastic. Y'all both playing opposite genders is great.
I've half of my PCs are male and half of my PCs are female.
Nice.
I play a nice mix.
My
Y'all
one.
make your way back to the Tall Ale Tavern.
I'm still looking at the ship.
Oh, same
Oh, sorry, I got it low draw in. Sorry.
I feel like he doesn't load me in on purpose sometimes.
I mean, if it was just you, it would definitely be a thing purposely done.
Well, all right.
We're already there, homie.
Let's make sure. You walk back in, and they're all still at the table, kind of just like drinking. Some of them are eating.
I'm disguising myself as Joseph.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, let me make you flip so I remember. There we go.
Do. Oh god. Go in the fucking tavern. Oh god. Ah! Okay,
What's
shit the
wrong,
net.
Capitan? Don't know how to walk in your new legs?
Where is she at? She's right here.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name?
I don't know. What's her name?
I don't know. What's her name?
Do you know what her name is?
No,
Can you guys
but
hear me?
she said it, didn't she?
Yes.
She introduced
Yeah.
herself to Arya and Joseph. Well, Arya.
Okay.
mostly.
Arya may or
Crap.
may not have told her brother the name of the lady that was in the tavern.
Great. So we're completely screwed. Okay.
Does Arlo... Well, okay, first off, Arlo's just like, so, do you see these people in the tavern?
Yes, these are the people we're looking for.
Oh, you might have missed it, Sarah. He's disguised himself to look like Joseph, but he doesn't remember what the woman's name is.
And Arlo's just like, I got you, Captain.
Did it
He
start
goes
with?
in, he goes in, he goes in. And he's just strutting his stuff, like he just owns the place. He goes over to the bar. Good evening, barkeep. How are you doing today?
Where is he at? Oh, he's way over
Doing
here
well. How are you?
Good, good.
You're a new
man.
face.
Yeah, I'm just passing through. The name's
Ah.
Arlo.
My name's Meg.
Meg. Beautiful name. May I have a couple ales, please?
Sure. How many?
Just 2, please.
Okay.
Well, actually, enough ales for that table over there. Points to the, table with the, them.
Okay. Understood. And she makes enough, gives you a very tall pitcher, much taller than a normal pitcher. 5 copper.
Here you go, love.
Thank you.
And, he takes all these ales and brings them on over. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing this fine evening?
Good evening, the human says.
You locals here?
Some of us, not all of us.
Oh. And, what might your name be, young lady?
Do I have a sign on my back that says "Talk to me"?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help but how beautiful you are. I just wanted to
Right.
know your name. My name's Arlo.
Emra.
Emra. Beautiful name. So,
Creepy
for those of you that are
Joseph just
local-
like...
I'm just hovering. I'm just hovering because she hasn't noticed me. She hasn't noticed me yet. Yes. What was her name?
Imra.
Imra.
I should have said, did you hear?
Imra, is this gentleman bothering you?
No, Joseph? He's not. Yet.
I was just wondering. Look, I know that, me and you had a thing.
We didn't really have a thing, but...
Oh, well,
Unless you call the thing not returning any of my messages. Then yes, we did have a thing.
Yes, I apologize.
Joseph. Joseph, why didn't you? Joseph, why didn't you return any of her messages?
Well, it's because I'm a terrible, terrible person, and I do apologize. I just had a lot on my plate.
You know, we've been
with
through
my
a lot,
niece.
Joseph. I did have to dig you out of your own grave.
I understand, and I know we had our. Oh, just leave it alone. But I was wondering if you knew anything of my mother.
Your mother?
Yes, Mesme.
Oh, Mesme.
Mesme.
Not really. You haven't really talked about your mother. Why?
I didn't know if you had seen her or if she had contacted you. I know she was looking for mercenaries at one point in time.
You know, this kind of makes sense. Is that why your brother, the guy that was in here earlier, was going around being a complete creep weirdo person?
Yes. He's really good at heart. You just have to he's really straightforward.
Straightforward. Not quite the word I would use, but...
You'll have to forgive him. I do apologize for him. But back to me and my douchiness.
Yes. We've kind of moved on from there.
Yes. If you could, I will stop ignoring your messages. I will. But can you do
Is
me
that
a
a
huge
ring?
favor?
Are you married, Joseph?
No, it's a ring to contact a specific person, a friend of mine.
Well, apparently not to me, it would seem.
No, this friend is a male. It's no other female, I promise.
Right. Well, Joseph, if you would like a drink, you can join us.
I would love a drink. Sits down. Takes drink. Sips drink.
Are you okay,
I
Joseph?
say the more the merrier, I say.
You normally drink wine.
Yes, I've grown my palate.
Oh. Look at you. Growing.
Yes, that's why I apologize for not messaging you back. I'm trying to be a better me.
Right. Did you know I was gonna be here?
Well, I had a hunch. I just wanted to come back and apologize. I know that we had parted ways on the wrong foot.
Well, all's forgiven for now. As long as you don't do any weird, no talky things.
Not sure if that's a stab at like Prior Alendi or just
Yeah. The goblin looks over at y'all. So, yeah, not to break into any of this, because it's, you know, riveting, but, who's you and your friends?
Well, my name is Joseph, if you didn't already catch that. And this is Rhodey. I don't know who this gentleman is.
Oh, I'm just a passerby traveler. A traveling
Well-
bard, if you will.
Well, hello, traveler. Those are some fancy threads you have on. You must make good profit on during your shows.
Yeah, I make a little bit here and there.
Would you mind singing a tune?
Oh, I don't sing, but I do make lovely musicals. He's gonna take out his lute, and he's gonna start to play.
Roll a performance check. It's like she already knows.
Please do a good job.
Guidance.
Oh my god! So it's an extra what, D4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$19.
19, yep. Oh, it takes you a sec, but yeah, you get in the rhythm, and they're all like, yeah, not
I
that
requested a romantic tune.
bad. Oof.
Well, before he starts playing, he does ask for requests.
Something romantic.
You got it.
The
And he
Goliath
starts
kind of
playing
like
his lute.
sets his drink on the table. Zarhan likes romantic.
All right then. Then I hope this is to your liking.
Starts playing bomb-ass romantic tune. Something to have a menage a trois to.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't
So
Uh,
fake
forget
Joseph,
about
while this
me.
tune is playing, fake Joseph is putting his arm around homegirl.
She's
The
just
ring?
like staring at you. Right. And she kind of like picks up your hand and like sets it back to you. You do know a lady never waits, right?
I wasn't asking you to wait.
And around that time, the human looks at you. He's like, "The name's Porter. How's it going, buddy?"
Well, hello there, friend.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I was wondering why you, so touchy-feely with my girl.
I wasn't trying to be. She's just a friend.
Right. How about you touchy-feely your own friend over there? And,
Well, here,
leave-
would you like me to put my arm around you?
No,
Ooh, are we
I'm
gonna-
good.
Are we gonna start some shit in the bar?
Do you want to start some shit in the bar?
Oh, so
I-
let me just interject here, and Joseph, let's go have a drink. You know what? I think it's the ale you're drinking. You're used to the wine, and you're just not yourself tonight.
It could be. So I bow in front of homegirl, kiss her hand, and then start heading to the bar. Yeah?
As Arlo finishes his tune.
Have a wonderful evening, mademoiselle. And then walks to bar. Boop boop a doop.
Well,
Fuck
that
you,
was
Joseph. Fuck you, Joseph.
interesting.
You can't sit on things when you're floating.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Because you're floating. You're already sitting on the air.
So Arlo does return to the table. Well, that was interesting. So, what brings you to Vagrant City, if you don't mind me asking?
Zarhan and friends are looking for work.
Looking for work. What kind of work do you do?
The work kind, chopping and crunching of bones and things. The mercenary type.
You're mercenaries!
Yes.
Lovely.
Perhaps you've heard of us. They call us the Guardians of Diademia. Ba-dum-boom.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
No, I can't say I have never heard of you. My apologies.
Oh, well, the name's gonna get out there sooner or later.
Have you guys done any amazing feats? Took down a dangerous creature? Subdued a dangerous criminal? Lifted a curse from a devastated town? Tell me of your stories.
Well, we helped this grandma across the street the other day. Kind of like the top of our list.
Gotta start somewhere.
A granny across the street, alright.
Hey, that's a good thing, not an evil thing.
Sorry, I just randomly clicked. I didn't know what the swords were.
Wow. But yeah,
Well,
there's 5 of us.
5. I only see 4 of you.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. What is going on over there?
He sent me a text message.
Freaking Rhodey and fake Joseph are like strangling each other. How dare you use magic on me?
Okay, I'm done. I can't. That makes me so happy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, our last member is watching our airship. As you do.
Yeah, that's smart. Smart move. For those of you who are from the city, got any places of recommendation on places I should go to visit? I've never been in a city so grand as Vagrant City.
Oh, well, the nightlife here is very good. Might I suggest the church? They usually do pretty nice musicals. You being a bard, you might like it. I don't know.
I'll definitely have to check that out. Any other places I should know of?
Well,
I like things that wow.
wow you? Well, that's a tall order. The Adventurers Guild does like a arm wrestling competition.
I don't think that's my cup of tea. I don't think I'm that strong.
Right. Well,
Although it would be fun to watch though.
but we kind of have a job in the morning. We're supposed to talk to this woman. But other than
Woman.
that, yeah, she's supposed to be like a big deal or something.
What's her name?
goes by. Oh no! Did I report? Aradia, Lady Aradia Beatrix.
Would Arlo remember this name?
Yeah, it's the name of the sorceress that he doesn't fucking like.
I'm just making sure. It could be a different Beatrix. He only knows Beatrix.
Oh, lady by the name of Beatrix?
And Arlo's demeanor immediately changes.
So you've heard of
You
her?
don't say. You could say that, yes.
I mean, if you're here in the morning, we can all go talk to her together. You might can get us a good discount.
Right. Discount. I'll have to think about it. I've only heard very, interesting things about this woman. Not very good things.
I mean, we are mercenaries, kids. Sometimes the jobs are good, sometimes they're bad.
I understand. But
What kind of jobs do you
please,
tend to
please.
favor?
The ones that pay good money.
Right. Well,
Are you, do you enjoy doing bad things?
I wouldn't say we enjoy doing bad things. Sometimes bad things just happen.
You're not
Overall,
above doing
we
bad
avoid
things.
the bad things. Imra kind of
Well,
gets in a
friend.
tizzy about him.
friend. You seem like all of you seem like wonderful people. Please heed my warning. I would stay away from this woman
It's a pretty
if you
tall
value
order.
your lives.
That's also a pretty tall order. Is there something about this lady
Well,
you
they
don't
say.
know? Or
Well, like I said, I've only heard very bad things about that woman. And I don't think you want to hear it on what the things that she's done.
so I take it you don't want to go see her in the morning with us.
Preferably not.
Is there anything we should keep our ears open about?
Anything really. I'll tell you what. I'll pay you for any information that you can give me on what this woman tells you. How about that?
Okay.
And he's going to put down 5 gold pieces.
This woman's pretty important to you.
You could say that, yes.
Anything you want us to try and figure out? Free of charge.
He kinda thinks about it for a moment. No, just anything really. Any people she might be looking for. Really, just anything. Anything you can pick up.
Fair enough. We can meet at the docks afterwards.
Sounds like a plan. I'm not sure if I'll be around in the morning, but I can get someone to get the information from you.
Okay.
Her name is Celia. She's a friend of mine. She'll come get the information from you.
Understood.
She'll be a little halfling girl, brown hair, blue eyes. You'll be able to see her when she arrives.
I can do this.
Okay.
All right, and he hands them the gold.
To safe to say, y'all were able to overhear that. Just so.
And I'm gonna stumble over like I'm drunk and fall and accidentally trip into the goblin dude, and I'm gonna rummage through his pockets to see if I can find anything.
Oh my gosh.
Roll a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
Can I help him with that?
21.
He doesn't seem to have anything on him aside from just like basic tinkering kits, things of that nature.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, friend, are you all right?
I gotta get back to my
Oh gosh,
boat.
you look. Oh, friend, let me help you. He kind of gets Joseph's arm, puts it over his shoulder. I think I'm gonna help this young man get back to where he needs to be.
Thank you. You fine ladies and gentlemen. You have the best night of your
All
life.
right, yep. Let's go.
Here we go.
Arlo gets him
Bye. You're muted, Brett.
I think he's muted
Rhodey,
on purpose.
Rhodey puts 5 gold on the table and apologizes for that and walks
We
them
just be
out.
throwing our money everywhere.
Are y'all
And
headed
so
back
we
to the
just
ship?
yes.
Okay.
Once we get outside, I throw Rhodey his 5 gold back, and I'm like, "Thanks, man. Really appreciate that."
You're welcome. Captain, I just follow your lead. Sometimes I don't know where it's going, and sometimes I end up more confused than when I begin.
Once again, I say that's why you're my first mate. It seems like we're on the same wavelength sometimes. It's almost like you can keep up with my
Well,
shenanigans. I knew I chose well. That's why they call me Captain.
Oh god.
Right. So, did you guys overhear the conversation that I was having?
Yes.
So I don't know anything about this Beatrix.
I know absolutely nothing of this Beatrix, but it seems like you have bad blood.
Let's just say she hurt my sister and I.
Well, then she's obviously not a good person. So maybe we should intercept this person like you already assumed we should. This may be a very profitable path.
Right. Hopefully they can get some information for me.
So about this person that you said would meet them, do you know this person or am I this person?
My sister will be this person,
Ooh.
considering I will not be myself in the
Well,
morning.
Well, that's obvious. I don't think a dire wolf would pass as a halfling.
No, I don't think so, Captain.
Well, aren't you
What
a smart little
what a
puppy
nice
dog?
observation.
Aren't you the smartest little puppy dog?
Okay, I'll take that as
Goes
a
to
compliment.
pat Arlo on head.
Swipes
Joseph
his hand
makes
away.
his way over. You all look like you had a good night out, and he looks at Alindy, who looks like him. and
Now,
kinda,
I've already
like,
changed
shakes-
back, homie. I've already
You
changed
didn't
back.
say that you changed back, though.
Okay, then I changed back right in front of him and be like, yes, it was a wonderful night. You should probably message your girlfriend back. I think she's cheating on you.
And he kind of like thinks of coffee for a second, then he's like, wait a second, what? What are you talking about?
The mercenary girl.
She's not my girlfriend.
She's kind of cute.
Okay. Why don't you axe her out?
Oh, well, I've already ruined that for me. And I may or may not have ruined that for you as well.
Right.
I kind of like pats Joseph's shoulder. Captain was basically you.
Ah. Nice.
But we were able to get some information on those mercenaries you saw earlier. and Joseph or Arlo kind of fills in Joseph on what happened.
Oh dear. Alindy,
Yes, brother.
the first vision that you had, because you're having quite a few of them, do you think it could happen tomorrow?
I could probably force a vision tomorrow.
In that case, you and Rhodey probably shouldn't go, because if Rhodey is there with the Blood Wolf Queen, that would not be good.
So you're telling me to stand by whenever there's a chance to... I'll just take your advice. I'll do whatever.
I mean, we're not sure what happens if we actually encounter ourselves during these times.
Yes, I understand. We could break the universe.
I could go with Arya?
Arlo's just like, absolutely not.
You want to send Arya
Arlo.
in by herself?
No. I don't want her anywhere near that woman.
Then how are you going to exchange the information afterwards?
Well, I don't think Beatrix is going to be there at the docks.
I mean, I can go with Arya to the docks.
That may not be a good idea, Joseph. You kind of embarrassed yourself tonight.
Brother,
You're basically acting like a buffoon.
your attempts are making this a lot more complicated to get the information that you initially were seeking. Because if they were to happen to go to the docks with either Bodhi or the Blood Wolf Queen, then...
Well, I could always go with someone else.
yes, you could.
I could go as something else.
Ooh, I like this idea.
What do you mean?
I have an ability that I can alter my shape.
Okay.
Arlo's just like, right. If one of us also needs a disguise, I'm sure Arya has the disguise kit in her bag.
Ooh, can we dress Joseph as a woman?
What good would that do, Captain?
Oh, I mean, it would be... it wouldn't be good for my humor. Of course it wouldn't. It would be good for the mission, right?
Joseph's just looking at you like... right.
Or not. Whatever.
Well,
Just trying to lighten the mood.
as not to stay up too late, we'll all get a good night's rest, wake up in the morning, and go about our plan then. We still have to arrange for this shipment of Iridium to go out and also do the errands, so since I do not personally have to be with Arya, I can make sure that gets handled. I'll be with Torgrim then.
Well, if Arya and Rhodey are together, I could assist with the Iridium.
No. You're going to change to something that's not inconspicuous, and you're going to accompany Arya because you got her into this situation because you couldn't keep your mouth closed or your disguised self as something other than myself. Captain.
Oh, somebody sounds a little sour.
It's not even sour. It's we have important shit to do, and you need to start understanding that you're the person that we're all going to turn to for that important shit.
Somebody sounds very disappointed in me. I'll do whatever. I don't care.
Disappointment would have required me to actually have faith in you in the first place.
Wow.
Oh,
All the love.
Right.
man, you two are just radiating love.
We're building our brotherly bond. This is how
Yeah, no.
you do it, right? Well, if either of you don't have another way for us to have to worry about figuring out who needs to disguise themselves as who in the morning, I'm going to go get some sleep.
All right, sounds good. Good night, Joseph. I
You're
think I'm
kinda
going
like hand
to
glove.
I think I'm gonna explore the city a little more. Rhodey, would you like to accompany me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Well,
Kind of
you
holds out his
two,
arm. Shall we then?
you two have a wonderful night.
After you.
Right.
And as the night goes on, Rhodey and Arlo are kind of like exploring the city. Make a perception check, you two.
Nat 20 with a 22.
10 for a 19.
Okay. Arlo, you get like that goosebump feeling, and you look up into the night sky, and you see the Bloodwolf Queen's airship arriving near the docks.
Oh, fuck me.
And
That's
that's where
just on
we're
that
gonna
ship.
end it, boys and girls. Booyah!
Rhodey's face, dog. That was the best. He was like, "Oh God, no! Time for an encounter."
But yes, pretty good episode. We will continue this actually later this month because we don't have a session next week or the week after. It'll be the 28th will be our next session. So sorry that you're going to have to wait so long, but in the meantime, there's going to be a lot more for the channel. Be sure to hang back Tuesday when we do our Curse of Strahd episode, which is tomorrow from 12 to 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then we'll do a what is it? We'll do our Dungeon Talk Wednesday. Friday we'll do Meanwhile in Waterdeep, and then following week we'll do our Road to 200. And also make sure you come back on the 20th when we do our second part to the 2-shot for Secrets of Sage Mints, because that's getting spicy. And yeah, hopefully by the end of that and the start of the next episode, we'll have even more questions that we need to uncover as far as how things are going. But yes, thank you everyone for stopping in and hanging out. We will try and attempt to raid. I don't know if it'll be a successful, but we're gonna try and raid the folks at Fable 42 because they should be in the midst of their what's it called? Legends episode tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So bear with me, and we will catch you all tomorrow because that's what we do, right? We just do D&D all the time, all the time. All the D&D.
Oh, D&D all the time.
But yes. Thanks everybody, and we will catch you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Have a nice time. Have a good day. Have a lovely weekend.
Is it gone?